Hello and welcome everybody, I'm one proud Bavarian and I have to tell you, if you seek a pleasant peninsula, then look about you. We have landed in Michigan, the Great Migration has occurred, and Sharif Ali the Benevolent, the fabulous he of Michigan, is now in control, his son down here in Agrabah, and we've had a bit of a difficult time up here. Our son has passed away, and that is a very, very friendly term to put it. Aladdin has been killed by a rebel, to be entirely clear, the Ursuline uprising army, and we will punish them for it. But it also means that I want another son, because I do not want Florida and Michigan to ever really be ruled by one person ever again. So what we're going to do is here, we're just going to abandon the Zahid trade and hopefully, you know, with some additional wives, go on to actually get anything done when it comes to this. Man, there are so many occultists that really want to marry me. Now, what is the plan up here? In Michigan, the plan is, of course, to, you know, create a kingdom, to carve out a kingdom out of all this pagan empires over here. But I will say, maybe we should give in to the pagans. Hey, this is just something, you know, that was on my mind. Maybe we want to become rust cultists, for example. I think it could be pretty cool. Let me know what you think in the comments. We could also, of course, just carve out a nice little Muslim kingdom over there. But I think it also kind of depends on the character that we get next whenever this one is done. Hello, Eloi. I shall marry you. Why not? And I think we're just gonna go ahead. Let's just do it. Man, I hate that he actually got murdered there. That is just so ridiculous. It's not, I mean, it's not really ridiculous. It is my fault at the end of the day. I should have seen it. Oh, Jafar. What a name. What a name. Now let's beat him up. And you know what? I'm gonna beat you up too, Leo. Get out of my land. I swear to God. We got married to some people. Very nice. I need more wives, please. Because I need more children. 16, I'll take it. You know, they're all heathens, but I mean, what can I say? Not much that I can do, is there? And I think now we are married to exactly as many people as we can be. So that is quite nice. Okay. Let's go into hiding. Somebody has to do it. Let's take down the host before they siege down anything. We don't need anyone else to pass away here. Now, of course, I can't really convert with him, even if I wanted to. He is zealous. But we're not going to do that. But maybe with a son, if I were to have one. And you know what? Speaking of this, hello there. You, I would like... Wait, what? Wait, what? I could become a cultist despite me being zealous? Really? Wait, that means if I were to marry anyone that is a rust cultist, we could also do that. Interesting. You know what? Maybe we're going to do this. Maybe we're going to fall to the pagans' ideas of the world. Young Osama seems to think about a lot about justice. I don't honestly care about you. Wasn't he a bastard as well? I can't even remember. Alright, we got a lot of money, by the way, by virtue of banishing someone. Very, very nice. I've encountered Lerna Averos many times for carrying out my duties. Sure, we can be friends. Why not? Alright, let's take down this army and then that shall be it. And Islam has been born. Another... Oh, man. I don't need a son. Islam ibn Aladdin. Isn't that the perfect, like the literally perfect name? Yo, that is amazing. I'm voting for this kid. Absolutely. Wait, what? Prince Ali. Wait, where's Islam? Has he not been registered yet? That has to be it, right? Please, game. Don't do me dirty like this. There he is. Islam ibn Aladdin is the rightful heir. You know it, I know it. Oh, and this is horrible. And yet we still won. Yeah, I was not the commander here because I was in seclusion. That's okay. The war's over. And with that, maybe finally peace shall return to the lands that we call our home. And by the way, you guys just come back here. I mean, don't be ridiculous. Take down this army and then go over there. I'm gonna dissolve everyone here. Yeah, this is looking good. And with that being done, let me just take a quick look around. Detroit, how are you doing? I could go for a holy war. I think Detroit might even be worth it. Because this should be, if I'm not mistaken here, Detroit is the de jure capital of Michigan, meaning that I would be able to move my capital over there. It also has the center of Islam and it is rust cultists, so you know what? I think this will be the war that should be worth it. I hope will be worth it anyway. We're going for Detroit, absolutely. Let's just end this one, then we're gonna immediately declare the war. Our loan has come due. You shall not have a single coin from me, you know what? Negative prestige, negative piety, but honestly the opinion modifier and everything, we can live with it. Get out of here. This money you will never get back. Right, how are you doing? Come on now. Just do me a favor. Just give up. You're not gonna win this. You know this, I know this, we all know this. You're just making me lose money at this point. Which I understand is a bit of a side job for any pagan that we encounter, but that's okay. Annette, in my prison, you excel as a student. Isn't that nice? Wow, I'm so impressed with your skill. Alright, look at this, 100%, this war's over. And with this, we can just hand it out. I believe that we could form this duchy, but I want to keep the money. Yeah, mid-Michigan, there you go. Flint, you shall have this new land. Flint will be the capital of the future region here. Now it's time to take down what should be ours and should have been ours ages ago. Oh, look at this. Oh, you're not going to like what you are walking into here. Holy War for Detroit. Oh, baby. How does it feel? You have been destroyed. The infidel Demis in Grand River are now a minority and most people have embraced Orientalist Islam. Look at this, damn, it's spreading absolutely quickly. You're not really even doing much. Lacustrine, Laurentian culture, interesting. We have the Lacustrine culture right here. Some Delsmen, I guess, some Rostmen as well. What are you? Motowners? Yeah, Motowners. Some Motowners anyway. Let's take him down. I think we're going to move to Detroit, and honestly, I feel like maybe we actually do want to go on and become Rust cultists. We can reform it. That is pretty cool. I like the idea of reforming something, and I was looking out for the heresy, and I can tell you right now what the heresy of Orientalism is, and you know what, actually, let me check something here. My religion group, yes. Yeah, there's not a single heretic running around here, but there is something that is called Mizraism or something like that, and they are, you know, essentially emulating Egyptians. I really wanted that heresy, but since nobody is willing to do it, I think we might just become, well, you know, wonderful, wonderful Rust cultists. But let me know in the comments. I'm not going to convert in this episode. I would like to do it, but hey, definitely do let me know what you think about it, and then we can take it from there. As I said, I would like to move to Gary, Indiana, but we can't do this as Sharif Ali the Benevolent, since we moved the capital too, you know, rapidly, or we would be moving it too rapidly. The game has a 600 months blockage, so we'll, you know, we gotta do what we can to just make happen what is possible. And I don't think that moving the capital there is possible at this time. We're doing, honestly, look at this, we're doing very well in terms of levies as well. I'm actually very impressed with that. Timur, a job well done. We could also become Norse, theoretically, but I mean, is that really something, you know, that we should be looking forward to? Oh my god, what? Jane Boomer. Her name is Boomer. Are you kidding me? That's a really good dynasty name, yo. Chief Cotton the Feeble of Plymouth. I love it. Of House Boomer. Come on. There we go. Alright, take him down. I shall lead the armies as I always do. Yeah, and I think we are going to move to Detroit. Making some friendships down there. Although that might long-term open us up to an actual jihad of the Orientalists yet again to retake the territory that we took in the very last one, but I mean, what can you do? At the end of the day, you know, sometimes things work out, sometimes you have to destroy your own old faith because you got bored of it. One of those tricky situations where nobody can win except, I guess, well, us, you know, at the end of the day. Sure, you forfeited your office. Get out of here. I need a new marshal. Okay, let's actually take a look at what these people are doing. I would like you to proselytize. Gary, Indiana. Needs to be of the right religion, of course. And all of this is fine. Yeah, I think this is perfectly fine. Can I change the laws, by the way? No, we cannot. Legalism. I do not want to invest into legalism in this province, so I'm not going to bother with that at the moment. All I really want to do is just change things up. We can do that eventually once this war's over. A mysterious Orthodox man has offered his services at your court. He is well versed in feudal court intrigue and has a past of both as a mercenary and a spy. Welcome. Joffney von Davenport. I love the sigils for these houses. This mod in general, I think, has a lot of really good looking sigils. There's clearly a lot of work that went into this sort of stuff, and I do appreciate it. And look at that! D Mecca. I'm looking at this and I what? What? Now we rule D Mecca. Not any Mecca, we rule D Mecca. That can't be where that comes from, is it? I mean, maybe it is. It's different. Oh man, and Flint should be part of my rule here, I guess. Alright, let's hand everything out, as you do. We will, of course, make sure that, you know, everybody gets their fair share of property here. Mosque of Dearborn. Dearborn, if I remember correctly... Yeah, look at this. Rust cultists, Ursuline, Pagan Faith. Or just, it's called Pagan Faith. It's the Occultists. The Norse Faith, the Traditionalists, and the Imamites. We're not even listed here. Wait a minute, am I wrong? Isn't this a holy site for us as well? Oh yeah, no, it definitely is. I think the list is just straight up too long. We just do not see it. Well, that's okay. We now hold a holy site, and that, of course, will reflect itself right here. As you can see, Dearborn right there. Absolutely beautiful. I could excommunicate my brother. Why would you do that? Oh my god, that is just rude. Don't even think about it. Now, the big question is... Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, let me just take a quick gander here. I think we're gonna stay Orientalist for the moment, and I want to get rid of a lot of these rebellions that will long-term pop up. But I do also want to just ask. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's a third one actually. We could, if we take these 3, we could reform the Rust Cultist Faith. Let me know in the comments if you want me to do this. Now, we don't have to do it right now, just for the record. It doesn't really matter to me right now. But what I will do, I will go on and convert these counties. Of course, that comes with, you know, some revolt risk, but I think we will be fine. I just want to get rid of this long term. If we have to face some rebellions short term, I think we can manage. Gary, Indiana. I will not become consumerist. Get out of here. And that is all I can convert for the moment. But look at that. Orientalism is now at home in Michigan. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm going to keep the Mosque of Dearborn because that's the holy site. And we, of course, can keep it. It is not against our laws. And now that we've moved our capital, I would also like to invest in legalism. And we are not even close. Good God. Wouldn't that have been nice? What about some skirmish technique? Sure. We have so many troops these days. That's actually very, very nice. I think that we should still look outwards and, you know, maybe try to blob left and right. Oh, look at Sioux. Quite big. Quite big indeed. Now, we can't declare any holy wars, of course, but going for the Thumb, for example, or maybe even just Saginaw. Probably not how you pronounce any of these, by the way. Yeah, I don't know. Definitely let me know in the comments. We are getting into the second half of this playthrough. I want you to know this. This isn't going to be like a very long playthrough, but I am thinking maybe we should convert. We're already very powerful now up here as well, despite very recently getting here. But look at this. We are... Oh, yeah, I definitely want you gone. Goodbye. We are in an incredibly powerful situation, and I think we can utilize this very much to our advantage. The question is just, what exactly do we do there? Do we turn Rust Cultists? Do we just conquer in the name of Islam? And by the way, I need to repair you. Oh god, that is so expensive. You know what? I'm gonna repair the Center of Islam. And then we're going to go and pillage. That's the dream, right? Go forth and pillage. Center of Islam was transferred from Tycoon Fort to Sharif Ali. Of course, that's me. Hey, what is this? Title loss on succession. What? Excuse you? Alright, I need a... He's voting for himself. You coward! I want to buy a favor from you, my friend. I mean, I'm not gonna die anytime soon. At least I hope I'm not going to die anytime soon. But we need some more money so that I can actually, you know, make sure that people vote for our candidate. I don't really want to see the realm prosper. Or, well, I don't want to stay at peace for 5 years. This is merely temporary. Be assured of it. Alright, let's go and pillage. That's the dream. That's what we do, and that's what we love to do. Look at this. Osama Agrabah, right. He's the bastard of my former spouse that I then got rid of. I'm not gonna bother with you. I'm sorry to tell you, I don't really care for you. I mean, what do you want me to tell you? Can I convert yet another county? Gary. Convert county. That's the dream. That is the dream. The entire western half of Michigan, or, well, western coast of Michigan is now beautifully Orientalist. That's the dream. Man, it's so easy to convert these counties with these societies. One could even say it is overpowered, but hey, if I do it, it's not overpowered, only if the AI does it, or if other players in multiplayer do it, it is overpowered. When I do it, it is a fair use of a game mechanic. At least that's what I like to call it. Now, let's take some favors out so that they stop voting for these fools. You, in particular. I'd like to buy a favor from you. Succession support, thank you very much, and we're back. Lovely. This is definitely one of those playthroughs where I will say it is very easy to, you know, spiral out of control and be so successful that you are unbeatable. But I will say that becoming unbeatable, both down there in Florida and up here, has been a lot of fun. It's been very, very cool to just see this develop, which is something that about vanilla CK2 I can't always say. Sometimes there's a situation where I never had the feeling that I should be as powerful as I am, but we struck down the Ursulines. I mean, think about it. We took Michigan from the grasps, from the grip of the Ursuline faith and church, and we've destroyed them. Absolutely lovely to see. And by the way, practice Zoot. I'm back. Annette, you are still being an excellent student in my prison. Isn't that great? Good for you, Annette. These are fairly bad provinces, you know, in comparison to what we had down there, but I think we'll find at Agrabah. Oh my god, no! So he's not going to win any of this. Defending Holy Wolf of Sowaga, which should be the upper duchy, yeah. Oh, this is going to be painful. I think Florida will fall. Yeah, I think Florida is going to fall. And with the fall of Florida, we might even, I'll be honest with you, maybe we should become Rust cultists. That's all I'm saying. You know? Let me know in the comments. I think we can easily pull this off. If we wanted to. The question is, indeed, do we want to? And how many duchies are we holding here? None, actually. You know what? I shall become the petty tycoon of Detroit. Beautiful. The American Dream. At court, a discussion of old philosophers wends its way to the topic of the American Dream. Many writers who lived before the calamity wrote on the topic, though few of their profound works survive today. The courtiers all have their own unique opinions on the subject. As the discussion winds down, one of them asks for your view. Many eyes turn to you with eager anticipation. A life in service of Aladdin? Wait, am I not already zealous? Oh, no, I am zealous. I don't know. A life in the service of Aladdin? To live a good and simple life with family and friends. To seize the lands of my enemies in glorious combat. That sounds about right. The dream is dashed. The old writers were fools. This sounds about right. Hell yeah. Didn't even gain a trait. But yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, look at that. He took Florida and now he took Michigan. Just a shame that Florida's already fallen. But that is CK2 AI in a nutshell. They couldn't hold anything together if they really wanted to. How are we doing, by the way? Do we still have contact with Brazil? No, we are now too far away. Well, that does suck quite a bit. But it makes sense. We are very far away from Brazil, indeed. Not like they would have any influence up here. Man, these infidels never even knew what hit them. How are we doing in terms of society devotion, by the way? We are gaining 30 every month. Maybe one more province can be converted, but I think beyond that would be a bit too much. We would probably just die in the process. Beautiful. I can't believe just how quickly our retinue, not our retinue, our, whatchamacallit, our levy came back, that's the word. Who the hell are you? Mohammed Biggs. That's a good name, I gotta tell ya. Almost Mohammed, but I don't even know you. D Mecca. Ay, what can I say? Alright, keep sieging, boys. That's the spirit. Do I care about any of this tech? I don't think I do. Leia Bent Ali. Wait a minute, what? Oh man, that's pretty good. We still had a child. Hey, welcome. Yeah, we're just gonna keep pillaging here, and then I think we're going to move and do some conquest wars. Somebody has to do it, right? Osama Agrabah, you know what? Why don't you just get out of here? God, I wish I could just send him away to Brazil, but I can't even do that. Just get groomed. Don't even think of becoming ambitious, you hear me? Visiting the mosque at which my order has convened at this time, I join my fellow lay members in dutifully performing all tasks required of us. In the evening after the day's hard work, the Imam gathers all of the visiting lay members and reveals the mosque's great treasure. A great relic that has been safeguarded here for many generations. Sure, I'll pay. Whatever, bro. I have the money. Don't even sweat it. My offer of funding a celebration of the relic was well received and has heightened my standing in the eyes of my brothers and sisters. For many days we sang, prayed and paraded the holy relic around the nearby villages. Donations to the mosque have increased greatly. All in all, it was a tremendous success. Absolutely beautiful. Look, I can just siege and siege and siege. We will never run out of money. Also, why did this stop? Why would we stop repairing? Did we run out of money at any point? I don't think we did. Strange. But either way, keep repairing, let me tell you. If you ever stop repairing, I'm going to come for your guts. No, that being said, I think it is time. So. There's too many souls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you kidding me? 6 souls? Get out of here. I would like to go. And what about just a conquest war? I think we have to, we have to spend some piety, but I think that is fine, ultimately speaking. He holds 2 counties, so if I were to take Cadillac, wouldn't that mean that, we would gain the county. That is beautiful, that is really what I want. I don't want any heathen Norse in my county, or in my country, although, actually, checking for it, 1, 2, 3. We could also go Norse, you know that? We could go Norse or Rust Cultist. That would be viable, because either I could actually, reform without too much stress of. For example, if we were to become Occultist, we would have to move all the way over there, and that is a bit far. Tell me what you think. I think there is so much, and you know what? I just want to mention this. Somebody just subscribed to the channel. I can see it in OBS with the name Scoozyful. What a good name. At least in the way that I read and understand how the name works. What a good fucking name. More power to you. Now, with that being said, we're gonna go for Cadillac here. Tell me, Norse, Rust Cultist, maybe Occultist. I mean, it's a bit ambitious, but ultimately, you know, we already have, I think, this holy site, isn't that one of the holy sites? Well, wait, I don't think it is, actually. Didn't I wait a minute, excuse me? The pagan faith. Oh, does a cultist have a heresy that is just called pagan? Maybe. Alright, let's just strike out occultist. Let's not do occultist. Rust cultist or Norse. I think either of those I would be okay with. Apparently the character does not care about being zealous. He's just like, might as well go to war and destroy some fools. How is this going down here? You know, I don't even want to look at it. Hadi, I am so sorry. I left you in such a strong position, and yet you have absolutely no clue on how to, be victorious with it. It's honestly a bit of a disgrace. I'll just say it. Listen, I'm not afraid to say these things. Also, do you have... Oh, they don't even have a defensive penalty, huh? Look at that, yeah, they definitely just don't. Oh no, the Norse do, I think, but the Rust cultists don't. Yeah, look at this. He's Rust cultist, but he doesn't. Maybe he's feudal, I guess because he's feudal. No, it doesn't look like they do. It seems to be the Norse that do, and that's okay. You know what, I really also want to conquer this right here. Up north. What a good name, by the way. You know where you can stick it? That's right. Up north. Alright, I'll never do that again. This war isn't going as excuse me? The war's going beautifully. And this dude is literally being sieged down as we speak. I need no help. Thank you for that event, I guess. Bit strange, but what can I do? Now, we are, of course, still over our domain limit. Don't think that I don't realize this, but I will keep every single holding that I hold because it makes me stronger. It makes me more powerful. Alright, let's take him down here. Michigan will be strong yet again. Much like Iowa, we will be eternal. Speaking of which... Oh, Iowa still exists. Very, very good for you. Iowa, King Paul. What a nice icon as well. I assume that this is the actual state flag. Oh my god, what's going on over here? Wait a minute. Is there a crusade? Badgering prepared invasion of Chicagoland. Holy moly. Yeah, they're being wrecked. The Christians will definitely defend the little that they hold over in Chicagoland. Where the hell is your army? up there. I mean, up north. You know what? I'm not even. Get out of here. Okay. The fact that I even thought about making that joke makes me sad. At least a little bit. I would like to get rid of just a tiny part of this army. That's fine, yeah. You go to Traverse. Ah, no, don't do that, actually. Woo! I mean, we can take this army out. That's not really a problem. Traverse, you are dead. We are going to take attrition there, but I think we'll be fine. Yeah, they of course have horrible troops. Look at this, so much light infantry. Absolute trash troops. We can just dunk on them and then move out again. I hope that we can make it home before we take attrition. And indeed we can. Beautiful. Wait, actually. Oh, we can! Just in time. Lucky. Very, very lucky. I'll take it. Big win. Big win right there. So yeah, definitely do let me know in the comments. I think next episode we're going to turn Rust Cultist or Norse, whatever you think is more viable. Looking at this, we will already have 2 holy sites of the Norse if we were to convert, and we will have, there you go, 2 holy sites of the Rust Cultists. Either way, incredibly viable. It only really determines whether we want to go west or go east. I honestly kind of feel like Rust Cultist makes more sense for us, because we are living in Detroit, you know, the city, really, where Rust Cultists go into and try to get some machine parts out of and that sort of stuff. So I feel like we should go for the Rust Cultists, but let me know what you think in the comments, of course. And let me know what you think about what kind of Reformation doctrines, I don't know why I said it so weirdly, what kind of Reformation doctrines you want me to do. There are plenty to choose from, and I think many of them are quite interesting. Especially seeing as we are kind of establishing, you know, a strange realm up here. We are Neomorphs, we can raid, and we come from overseas, or well, not really from overseas, but we come from far away at the very least, from the south. We're not used to this sort of climate up here, so maybe that also determines, you know, how we restructure society of the tribal people that we take over. But look at this. Working as designed. 75%, the war for Cadillac should be over, and then we're going to go on, of course, and go for up north. That is something that I want to do in this episode, just so that we can be done with it. Also, can you stop sieging me? I swear to God, get out of here. They can't even actually take down the province. That's the worst part about it. It has no point of them doing this. Also, the armies are no longer showing up here. I assume that they have been caught somewhere else. He is defending against some important wars that, if you were to lose them, would also essentially destroy his power. But there you go, Michigan, yet another victory in the name of, well, us, I guess. Wait, what? Oh, I thought they were the tribe of up north, but they aren't actually. This is a proper duchy, and as you can see, it's time that we not only expand into that duchy, but destroy those that currently hold the duchy tier title. Cadillac, good to hand that out, I think. Now let's go to war with up north. Has to be done. Somebody has to do it, and it will be me, believe you me. I will gain the chiefdom of Vindgardre. Absolutely beautiful. I can't believe just how many troops we already have here in these circumstances, and I can't believe how lucky we got here with Islam ibn Aladin, who's already 5 years old. I mean, we are going to die probably in about 5 years. Usually characters, you know, of this age don't live for that long in the future, but you know, we should be fine, all things considered, of course. I don't even know if it's worth converting as Sharif Ali the Benevolent, because we will probably be unable to convert Islam. Man, that will be very odd. We will be a character named Islam, but not actually Muslim? What to make of it? My dear friend, I fear the war might drag you away from me longer than necessary, and thus I felt there must be something I could do. So please accept my help and let's win this war. My man, I just want to tell you, your entire country is being sieged out. I think you have a couple of different worries, okay? You gotta, I mean, come on now. That's just, what can I say? That's just ridiculous. My God. Imagine going like, yeah, I gotta go there. This is crazy. We gotta help him. My man, you're being sieged out. You're not having a good time. I should be the one joining you. And look at that. Yeah, we are not going to stay Orientalist, but I like the idea that we brought so many migrants, you know, so many people from Florida here, that all of a sudden everybody turns Orientalist. Very lovely. Again, not going to stay Orientalist ourselves, but I think, you know, it's quite neat from a roleplay point of view. Although, of course, I would prefer if we also could convert those counties culturally. I think the culture even is a bit of a bigger impact there, but we can't do that. Do we have any culture? Yeah, look at this. None of these people are actually even Neomorphs. A bit weird now that I think about it. You know, we have a situation where there's straight up nobody here that is of our culture, but everybody all of a sudden goes like, yeah, might as well be a Muslim. What's the big deal? Mayor Harris's justice has brought peace to a troubled county. Fewer crimes are committed and fewer complaints are heard in the province. The peasants have never been happier. Very nice. Keep it up. Proud of you. No, not like this. My mind is as healthy as ever. I am infirm. Islam ibn Aladdin will take over quicker than I would like to, but or would like him to, but I think he will do fine. He takes over a very stable, a very strong realm. And it was time, after all, that Sharif Ali the Benevolent would have to move on. Who? Oh no. Amon Jafar. He will not take over. Listen, no, it's the birthright of Islam ibn Aladdin. And that's how it shall be, I'm sorry to tell you. Also, is this bloodline only active if we're Muslim? I don't think we are. No, absolutely beautiful. Very, very nice. So that bloodline actually meaningful beyond our conversion. And we're probably not going to convert in the next episode then. I mean, we are probably going to die in the next episode, and that's really as simple as that. But I still want you to tell me Rust Cultist or Norse, because, you know, at the end of the day, that is the long-term goal that I now have for myself, seeing as we already hold 2 of their holy sites, and you can quickly go on and do what must be done. The Great Lakes will be ours, but whether we will pray to machines or to Marvel's Tor, you know, that is something that isn't quite clear yet. Now, with that being said, we have conquered C Medina. I honestly... Please do tell me what these jokes actually mean. I'm not entirely certain what exactly to make of this. Build a new holding. Sure, let's build a temple, I guess. Yeah, I mean, we got the money. We might as well do it. Now, with that being said, I want to thank you for tuning in today, of course, as well. And I want to thank the members of the channel that are making series like this one possible. And namely the Barons, Aaron, Stefan, the Richest T, Snywolf, Emma Mello, Thomas, and Lachlan. Also the Counts, Kemelik 2, Shifty, Ixum, the Naughty, and Wombat. And last but not least, the beautiful Dukes, Suspicious Duck, Benedict, Nathan, Knight of Squires, Kenneth, Lexo, Roboman, My Dad Left Me at Arby's, and the Absolute Legends, Eric and Aiden. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, and I will see all of you later, Alligator.